Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveils 108 feet Hanuman statue in Gujarat. Union Health Minister launches e-Sanjeevani Tele-Consultation facility in around 1 lakh health centers across the nation. Manipur cabinet inducts 6 new ministers in its council. Meghalaya Chief Minister admits unemployment as the root cause for militancy. And in IPL cricket match between Mumbai Indians and Lakh Super Giants underway. A very good evening, viewers, and welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Saraswati Singh bringing to you the stories in detail. A 108-feet statue of Lord Hanuman was unveiled by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the occasion of Hanuman Jayanti in Morbi, Gujarat today morning via video conferencing. Greeting the devotees, Modi said that the dedication of the statue of Hanumanji in Morbi is a blessed occasion for all the devotees around the world. He further said that the project of establishing 4 such statues in the 4 corners of the country is a reflection of the resolve of Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat. Modi explained that Lord Hanuman unites everyone with his service spirit and inspires everyone. The statue that was unveiled today is the second of the 4 statues being set up in the 4 directions across the country as part of the Hanumanji Char Dham project. Modi furthermore also expresses happiness on having various opportunities to be amidst devotees and spiritual leaders in the recent times.
हनुमान वो शक्ति और संबल है जिन्होंने समस्त वनवासी प्रजातियों और वन बंधुओं को मान और सम्मान का अधिकार दिलाया। इसलिए एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत के भी हनुमान जी एक अहम सूत्र है। मुझे बताया गया है कि हनुमान जी की इस तरह की 108 फीट ऊंची प्रतिमा देश के 4 अलग अलग कोने में स्थापित की जा रही है। शिमला में ऐसी ही एक भव्य प्रतिमा तो हम पिछले कई वर्षों से देख रहे हैं। आज ये दूसरी प्रतिमा मोरबी में स्थापित हुई है। 2 अन्य मूर्तियों को दक्षिण में रामेश्वरम और पश्चिम बंगाल में स्थापित करने का कार्य चल रहा है, ऐसे मुझे बताया गया। साथियों, ये सिर्फ हनुमान जी की मूर्तियों की स्थापना का ही संकल्प नहीं है, बल्कि ये एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत के संकल्प का भी हिस्सा है।
Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu greeted the people of the nation today on the eve of Easter. Naidu said that Easter reminds people that love is stronger than hatred and that virtue will always win over evil. He further urged the people to celebrate Easter by being compassionate towards all human beings and express hope that this day will bring peace and harmony in the lives of all. The e-Sanjeevani Teleconsultation facility at 1 lakh centers commemorating the occasion of the 4th anniversary of Ayushman Bharat Health and Wellness Centers was virtually launched today by Union Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Mandavia said that in the coming days, the health and wellness centers will bring a big revolution in the health sector. He said more than 1,17,000 health and wellness centers have been operationalized in the country so far. He further added that with this facility, the common citizens will now be able to take advice from the big doctors of the country.
मेरी दृष्टि से टेली कंसल्टेशन को जितना हम सक्सेस करेंगे इतना हेल्थ केयर एक्सेस होगी। दूर सुदूर गरीब या तो गांव में रहने वाले लोग उसको डिस्ट्रिक्ट हेडक्वार्टर्स तक पहुंचना, उसमें उसका समय भी जाता है, खर्च भी होता है। ऐसी स्थिति में प्रधानमंत्री जी ने हेल्थ एंड वेलनेस सेंटर को स्पोक के रूप में और डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल को हब के रूप में विकसित करने के लिए जो इनिशिएटिव लिया है, मुझे लगता है कि आने वाले दिनों में एक बहुत बड़ा रिवॉल्यूशन लाएंगे हेल्थ केयर सेक्टर में।
Meanwhile, in Tripura, taking advantage of the facility, a two-way telecommunication between Union Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia and Chief Health Officer Jalide Burma of Dolubari Health and Wellness Centre, Dhalai District, took place celebrating the 4th anniversary of the launch of Ayushman Bharat Health and Wellness Centre. Civil Aviation Ministry flagship regional connectivity scheme Ure Desh Ka Aam Nagrik Udan has been selected for the Prime Minister's Award for Excellence in Public Administration 2020 under the category Innovation General Central. This award was initiated to acknowledge, recognize and reward extraordinary and innovative work done by districts and organizations from the state as well as national. The ministry further informed that the Udan scheme emphasizes on good governance, qualitative achievements and last-mile connectivity rather than only on achievement of quantitative targets. Meanwhile, it may be mentioned that the Udan scheme has immensely benefited several sectors pan-India, including hilly states, northeastern region and islands. The Ministry of Civil Aviation will receive the award at the Civil Service Day function on 21st of April. In Manipur, Chief Minister Biren Singh expanded his Council of Ministers today with the induction of 6 cabinet ministers. Former minister and BJP MLA Letpao Haukip, along with 4 BJP MLAs and 1 MLA from Naga People's Front, were administered the oath of office and secrecy by the Governor Lakh today morning. 4 BJP MLAs, L. Sushil Rao, representing Khurai Assembly constituency, Dr. S. Rajan from Kantaujam, T.H. Basanta from Nambol and H. Dingo from Sekmai are the newly inducted members of the Council of Ministers. With this, the Biren government has reached its full strength of 12 ministers. Meanwhile, in another proud moment for the state, Manipur was conferred the best state in Northeast India for the successful implementation of TB Mukt Bharat campaign under Ayushman Bharat Health Wellness Centres by the Central Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma officially inaugurated the historic Natgar at Batadrava Than, the birthplace of Srimanta Shankar Dev. Inaugurating the Namghar, the Chief Minister said that the office and the old administrative block, guest house, conference hall, auditorium and the residence of the Kshatradhikar will be newly constructed. He further informed that the state would undertake the ambitious project at an expense of 22 crore. Paying his obeisance at the historic place, the Chief Minister had a discussion with the committee. Later in the day, Sharma also visited the famous Dol Mandir.
নবীকৰণ বুলিয়ে কক নতুন ৰূপ দিয়াকে কক বা যাত্ৰীসকলৰ বাবে অধিক সুবিধা প্ৰদান কৰাৰ ক্ষেত্ৰতে হওক আমি যি কাম কৰি আছিলো তাৰ আজি দ্বিতীয় প্ৰকল্পখিনি আমি আৰম্ভ কৰিব খুজিছো এই প্ৰকল্পটোৰ জৰিয়তে হাতীপুখুৰীৰ সম্পূৰ্ণ নবীকৰণ কৰা হ'ব আৰু বটদ্ৰবা থানৰ যিসমূহ কাৰ্যালয় আছিল সেই গোটেই কাৰ্যালয় চাৰিওটাকে আমি নতুন কৰি সুন্দৰভাৱে নিৰ্মাণ কৰিম দামোদৰ এটা ভৱন হ'ব অধিকাৰীসকলৰ বাবে এটা ভৱন হ'ব দৰ্শনাৰ্থীসকলৰ বাবে এটা ভৱন হ'ব আৰু থান পৰিচালনা সমিতিৰ বাবে ভৱন হ'ব আৰু গোটেই কেটা আৰ্কিটেক্ট আমি যেটো শংকৰী সংস্কৃতিৰ লগত মিলাই সুন্দৰভাৱে কৰিছো আৰু এই গোটেই কামখিনিত ৰাজ্য চৰকাৰে 22 কোটি টকা ব্যয় কৰিব
Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma admitted that the lack of job opportunities has become the root cause of youths in Meghalaya resorting to picking up arms. Sangma agreed that the issue of unemployment and militancy has been there for many years, while adding that militancy is not the problem but a result of the problem on socio-economic issues. It may be mentioned that the statement of the Chief Minister assumes significance as recently members of a terror outfit in the state named Lawai Ba Firne claimed that they have taken up arms due to the problem of unemployment.
I have always maintained in all my statements that militancy is not the problem, It is a result of the problem, which is socio-economic issues. And therefore, unemployment definitely is a very, very important issue. But it is not an issue that one can just simply look at it and say that we'll take this step and it's resolved. It's a major issue throughout the state, throughout the country, and throughout the world. And many governments work in different ways to tackle that. And therefore, from our government side, also unemployment is a very, very critical issue. That is the reason why our government has been focusing on many programs related to entrepreneurship, and we are promoting programs and promoting the youth that they should take up more entrepreneurship programs.
Meanwhile, in a related incident, 8 Garo youth from Meghalaya who were recently stranded in Mumbai after being duped with job offers have been rescued and have landed safely at Guwahati airport. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma took to his Twitter handle and thanked the team for their prompt action. On the other hand, a second chance to start afresh and mend their broken lives is what the state police are offering to the prisoners locked in the prisons through the Meghalaya State Skill Development Society. In line with this, a skill training program was inaugurated at the Shillong jail to develop the skills of the prisoners so that they can find employment once they are free. According to IG Prisons M. Kharkrang, the department is trying to build up the skills of the prisoners and giving it a shape so that they can live a life of dignity on completion of their sentences. An IPL cricket match between Mumbai Indians and Lucknow Super Giants is currently underway at the Brabourne Stadium in Mumbai. Mumbai Indians were 118 for 3 till the last reports came in. Earlier put into bat first, Lucknow Super Giants posted 199 for 4 in the stipulated 20 overs this evening. Meanwhile, it may be mentioned that Mumbai Indians have lost 5 consecutive matches on the trot during the ongoing IPL season, and with 4 more losses, they will be out of the race. On the other hand, Lucknow Super Giants run a fabulous campaign with 3 wins in 5 matches. Furthermore, in another match today evening, Delhi Capitals will be squaring off against Royal Challengers Bangalore for the first time in this season. In Arunachal, the 22nd state-level Open Arm Wrestling Championship is being held in Naharlagun. Today is the second and final day of the event. Participants from different districts of the state are taking part in the event. Meanwhile, the event will be qualifier for the National Arm Wrestling Championship, which is scheduled to be held later this year in Hyderabad. Arunachal Pradesh Arm Wrestling Association Secretary General Pakjar Taipodia informed that the cash prizes for the champion of the champions in both men's and women's categories have been sponsored by Pakmek Taipodia of Likabale Lower Siang district. Meanwhile, simultaneously in the state, the Longte Yolo, one of the biggest festivals of Nishi tribe of Arunachal Pradesh, was observed with a lot of fanfare and traditional gaiety in different parts of the state. The Longte Yolo, an agriculturally significant festival of the Nishis, is a harbinger of the new season, after which the sowing of seeds on cultivated fields is started. This festival also commemorates the separation of human being from evil forces by a barricade that was enforced from the immemorial. Attending the Longte Yolo function in Itanagar as chief guest, State Agriculture and Horticulture Minister Tage Taki appealed to the people to become Atmanirbhar. And to end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveils 108 feet Hanuman statue in Gujarat. Union Health Minister launches e-Sanjeevani Tele Consultation facility in around 1 lakh health centers across the nation. Manipur Cabinet inducts 6 new ministers in its council. Meghalaya Chief Minister admits unemployment as root cause for militancy. In IPL cricket match between Mumbai Indians and Lucknow Super Giants underway. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.